Hello and welcome to Planet Zoo and to my newest series. We're in a franchise zoo, as I'm sure you can tell, and this is going to be based on a prompt I got from a person in the comments, and it's basically going to be an eco-friendly, modern kind of zoo with a twist. This is a conservation project, and that means that we're only getting animals that are on the vulnerable, threatened, endangered list. So we wouldn't be getting an American bison. We certainly wouldn't be getting an American bullfrog. We wouldn't be getting any Arctic foxes or wolves. Also, no camels. Tapirs, on the other hand, yes, we will be getting those. And the second twist to this whole thing is it's a conservation zoo, which means I can't just go and buy animals from other zoos. I have to get in at least one generation of animals just from the Planet Zoo salespeople. And whenever I want to buy an animal from another zoo, I have to release an animal from the same species into the wild because I hate myself. So, yeah, let's just begin. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let's just get going and figure out how we're going to get this started. Also, in case it wasn't obvious, this zoo is on hard mode, hard difficulty, whatever. Because yeah, I hate myself. What can I say? Let's just get this started by I don't know, building something. Can I? Oh, that's a 7-meter grid. Okay. Obviously, we're kind of restricted in the animals we have, and we're also kind of restricted money-wise. So that's not. Let's just do a little bit of a front space. I usually like to do like a small plaza up front for the visitors, and then continue a straight path. Oh, it's not symmetrical. You care about symmetry in this zoo? There we go. This is going to be a pain to work with habitat-wise, but that's okay. And we might be able to put something small in the middle here, like... I mean, we won't be able to fit a habitat, I don't think. That would be a tiny, tiny habitat. Maybe for, like, tortoises or something, I don't know. Anyways. This looks like a weird picture. Okay. Let's just go and get some staff paths in here. We obviously don't want those to be that long. I mean, they're staff paths. They don't need to be long. Yeah, this is our very, very beautiful staff zone over here. This is starting off great. This is a franchise zoo and not a sandbox zoo, so I will be spending a little less time building. But I will still be building. Because I'm me. You can't put me in a zoo and not let me build. Additionally, just because I can, one of the rules will be to... no, why is this not straight? Why are you not straight? What? No, I did it the wrong way. To basically only use... Or, I guess? At least I can have a straight path. Only use solar panels. And we'll want to avoid anything that is like... Now it's at the same height? Yeah, kind of, okay. Anything that is like giant outdoor habitats for polar bears, we don't want that, basically. Also, I'm on a sculpted map. Yeah. But it's a really, really cute sculpted map, actually. This is the African tropical map, and I really like it. It's like, there's some hills, yeah, but there's no giant hills, and there's no giant craters, so that's cool. Not sure what, I'm really not sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. It looks weird. But yeah, let's just get some facility buildings in here. To start off with, I will mostly just be using pre-builds, because, yeah, not that huge on designing buildings when I barely have building pieces. Okay, that's a... What are you? Wait, 20 years, okay. 20 years into the game, and I still don't know what I'm building. So that's here, and then that's here. And obviously we don't have access to, you know, the other type of power generator yet, so we'll have to run with this one. But not for very long. Also, we'll be having a lot of plants because I'm me. So yeah, let's just get some caretakers and everything in here. I'm not 100% sure what the most complicated part of this zoo will be, because I placed myself quite a few challenges, I think. Part of which is that a lot of animals that would be like really, really easy to put into a zoo aren't really endangered. So yeah, let's just check. We'll want to start with tropical animals because we won't need heating or anything for those. So bongo, we can't get them. They're near threatened. We could get a binturong, but I think they eat meat. I'd like something that doesn't eat... Oh, meats. I'd like something that doesn't eat meats. We could always get a tapir. Vulnerable is like... I think I'll be taking vulnerable animals in as well. Because... Yeah. Otherwise, we are lacking quite a few animals. So... I will be putting vulnerable ones in as well, but actually, no, I think we're fine without vulnerable animals. Let's just skip the vulnerable ones. I mean, I really want the koalas, but let's skip them. Endangered. Animals have to be endangered or critically endangered. That's all we have. Okay, so... We could get the Malayan tapir, because I've had normal tapirs before, but I haven't had the Malayan tapirs yet. That being said, we do have to figure out... Okay, they can live together with... Oh, proboscis monkeys. Hey. We have to figure out whether we actually have, you know, the space and the capital. So, sadly, I don't think animal trading allows me to filter by... No, I don't want to sell a cassowary. I don't think animal trading allows me to filter by extinction status. Or anything like that. So let's just... Those expensive ones. Those more expensive ones. Right. Let's look for first animal here. Yeah, I think I'm checking if we can get 2 Malayan tapirs. So, as I said before, they have to be from Planet Zoo, right? Can't buy them from anyone else. As it is, Frontier Zoo does have tapirs in there, so we're going to grab 2 of those. Now, let's check out how much space these fellas need. They need 430 square meters. I think I'm just gonna put something in there, but I don't know what. And actually, let's remove those weird whoopsies. They're irritating. I think I'm gonna put the habitat right here. Why not? So yeah, I'm still doing habitats that look decent, you know? Right, we barely have fencing, because research and all that kind of problem. I don't like this fencing game. What are you? Let's use this one. What are you doing to me, game? That being said, I am still continuing the other series, of course. I'm just also doing a sandbox, because, sandbox. There's one here, in the franchise, because I really enjoy franchise zoos. And, yeah. You know, kind of fun to... No, why is this not, kind of fun to fail at this stuff. Why are you not straight? I mean, it's straight, but why are you not in line with this? Is it that difficult? I know it's because the path is 7 and not 8 meters, but, you know, I can cry about it. I'm allowed to do that. And yeah, I will be continuing the Sandbox Zoo, and I will also obviously be continuing the playthrough of the scenarios on hard mode, because yeah. But we're almost done with those, so I have to move on to the timed scenarios. Can you feel my inner happiness at the thought of timed scenarios? Yeah, me too. Me too. They're the best thing this world has to offer, not. I'm making this habitat quite big because they have... Like, they can live together with a lot of other animals, so I'm like, you know, why not make a big habitat so that we can squeeze those in there as well. I won't be having, like, 50,000 animals in this zoo, because it's a franchise zoo, and I don't hate myself that much. But if there is any animal you specifically would like to see, feel free to put it in the comment section down below. The only restriction is that they are at least endangered. So, yeah. No koalas. Sorry. But we are going to have pangolins. There are going to be pangolins in this zoo. Yay! This roughly the same, I think so. I think I might need one more. I'm never quite sure. But, well, let's just do this and that. And yeah, obviously, as this is a franchise to do in a completely new franchise, we don't really have much unlocked in terms of anything. Also, for anyone interested, I named the franchise Not a Myers Zoo. And the zoo is called the Cute Conservation. Because, yeah, priorities, right? That, it works out mostly. Okay, good, good. There we go. I'm just gonna move this last bit back a little. No, not you, tree. The fence. The fence. Tree? They want the fence. Fine. Fine. The tree won't move. It'll have to go. There we go. I think I'll actually have to move the water thingy over here. Because... That path is too close. I'm going to have issues with actually placing a barrier there. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm just going to take the water treatment and put it here. I'm not sure if they need water, like if they need to be able to swim. We'll have to figure that out. Because the regular tapirs do. So, like, I'm going to assume that it's the case for these as well, but I don't know. I have no idea. I have never used the Malayan tapir in any of my zoos. Very sad, by the way, because they're really cute. But, I don't know. I just never... I think it's because a lot of times, like... You know, I'm just used to using a regular tapir. And none of the challenges include the Malayan tapir. So it's like... Okay. You're just not here, little buddy. Sorry. Anyways, barrier. Let me. No barrier, not fence barrier. Okay, it's not that difficult, is it? Sometimes I feel like the game just wants to annoy me, and like make my life a mess and ruin everything. And then I take a look at the Myers zoos and realize that no, the game just wants to ruin everyone's lives. It's way easier that way. No, I have you in smaller. Still not much smaller. Anyways, we're just going to do some beautiful line work here. Very straight lines, very in touch with the actual barrier outline. Yes, yes. Connect these. Okay, let's see how big this is. Perfect. That should at least hold 2 tapirs. So let's have them into quarantine first, because... What do you mean no path to destination? It's a quarantine building. I don't need a path to the... No game, there is a path to the... There is a path. I can guarantee you that there is a path to the destination. Can we... Wait, so I can send you into the trade center. I guess, sure, let's go into trade... You're already in the trade center, but okay. Not quite sure what that does, because yeah, it doesn't do anything. And now you can go into quarantine. Also, as you can tell, it's raining, and rain means we're getting an info store, because people will be buying gear to defend themselves against the eternal rain that is wreaking havoc on their existence. This whole zoo will at some point look pretty decent. I hope for now I'm not doing too much, because I don't actually have access to any nice building pieces. I just have all the basic stuff. It's still better than what Myers gives you, but it's also not all that good. You know, we have street lamps and we have very, very basic signs. Like, look food, or look food. It's not actually food. Oh, but I do want to have this sign on there. It's cute. There's a baby Malay on top here. I love the signs. Some of them are just so cute. Anyways, can I have my animals in quarantine? Yes. How are they doing? Are they sick? Yeah, they're under quarantine. Okay, I don't know how long they have to quarantine. No idea. Let me just make sure that we actually have... Okay, no normal aging. I'm just checking because... There we go. Now I might actually know if something is trying to kill me. Yeah, thanks. So they're both not sick. So we can now move them into their habitat. Atara and Suzy. Oh, we're two happy little guys here. So once they're in the habitat, let's see what we need to make them happy. They do want water. Okay. Can do that. No, that's way too big. What the hell? I'm going to do like a little bit of a watery hole here. Like this. You know? I do want to smoothen that out so that it doesn't look quite as ridiculous. Should definitely be big enough while still giving them enough habitat space. Not enough habitat space? Okay. Okay, not enough. Gotcha. Not enough habitat space. I made the habitat quite small, actually. I was thinking that it would definitely be big enough, but that obviously not the case. So yeah, let's just do this again. Is this okay now? Oh, the Dao happy. Yeah, might need to make this habitat bigger. Just you know, potentially down the road when they're supposed to have offspring, which they're supposed to have. Now let's just move this a little closer over here, and maybe just can I still place water here? Yeah, but I think it should be a little less. I just need a few square meters, like, to place things. Okay, there we go. A lot of short grass. Basically everything short grass. And then some soil around the lake. Soil would be, and then just sprinkling it randomly around. That's the only way to do terrain paint properly. Just sprinkle it really hard. That would be nice. Let's just figure out what we have to give to them. Probably nothing. Yeah, that's accurate. So they'll get a food trough, and they don't need a water source, thankfully. We do need a shelter. Can I go and build one of my really, really fancy shelters made out of wooden beams and rooftops? Yes, good. Ideally, the shelter would be over here, because that would be the farthest away from visitors. Which is kind of important, because, I mean, I don't know how shy these animals are, but especially with shy animals, if the shelter is next to, like, the visitors, you might as well not build a shelter. We have bad roofs. bad roofs, and bad roofs, great. Great, I already love those. Metal, or let's do the asphalt roofs, I guess. Basically all I'm doing is I'm building like a little, you know, shelter from the rain thingy. I think this should be enough. And then just taking this one here, removing that, and moving it up again. So it's kind of like a square thing for them to hide under. And looking at it... Nope, no, I need the 1 meter roof. No, game, no. Please don't do this to me. No. There we go. It's probably a bit tall for them, actually. I could probably, like, do the column down a bit. More like that. And then also lower the roofing down to that level, because they're not that tall. And it just looks kind of weird if there's like a ginormous shelter in there. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I think it looks weird. No, come on here. And yeah, in total I'll probably have like... I don't know... 10, 15 species. Anything over that is just a pain with management. Especially since we're trying to breed them. But yeah, the base goal of the zoo, I think I forgot to mention that, is to have, you know, like, good stat animals, aka a good stat breeding pair, basically, from each of the animals that we have in here. Which would kind of make sense when you're a zoo that's breeding animals. You'd want them to have good stats. Yes. Does this work? Yes. Hey, it doesn't look terrible. Cool. I'm just trying to do habitat designs here, like shelter designs and all that. It might look terrifying, but I think it's okay. I just want the place to look a little less, you know, sad. And the pre-built habitats are okay, I just don't like always using the same things. So now they have this weird construct of wood and a lot of bedding. There we go. Okay, step number 2. Plants. Asia. Okay. Yes, we can have lotus plants. Cool. The idea of the habitats is to build them like kind of in touch with what they would look like naturally, but also to not have like enormously giant habitats. Or for example, if we had a polar bear, which if any of you ask for a polar bear, like we're going to have a problem here, yeah? But a polar bear wouldn't have a huge outdoor habitat because we're in a tropical area. So in that case, the polar bear would mostly have an indoor habitat. With a lot of shelter options and whatnot to kind of keep the temperature down. What plants do I want? I don't want grapes. There's so many options, you know? Like... yeah, I like these rose bushes. What? Just pink flowers everywhere. But I'm going for more of like a tropical look here, so maybe get rid of the temperate, because, I mean, they're cute, but they don't make sense. For this zoo, not really. It's a nice one. Maybe over here, I don't know. I know that they do want a certain amount of coverage. But I also have, I have lost my ability to build good habitats. No, just I haven't used tropical plants or tropical flowers in like literally forever. Because those of you who've seen my French and my Sandbox series know that basically the whole series so far has been animals from like temperate or colder climate zones. So now it's kind of like, wait, right, these plants exist? How do I use them again? It's going to do this little hideaway hole thing here. Wow, that's great. Great average height. Also, I forgot the most important thing. The donation boxes. How could I? Is it in finances? Yes. Cool. Perfect. Not. Can I have a different color scheme? No, that's ugly. Yeah, that's okay. No, that's still. Can we just do green, please? There. It looks like a watermelon, but I like it. So, fair amounts of donation boxes. So we have money. And yeah. I will make the habitat look like a decent habitat, hopefully. I'm not quite sure about that, but I will be trying to do so. Just really not used to these plants anymore, I think. It's not bad. It's okay, I think. Yes, I know the fact that I can think is scary, but I do my best. Maybe if we put one like right here? No. Hey, why are you like this? This plant does not make sense over there. Maybe I'll wiggle it over here. Also, I will, as always, try to keep the episodes at around 20 to 30 minutes, just depending on what I'm doing. Like, be that strict with it. Because, let's be honest, I'll forget about the fact that I wanted to end the episode anyways, and then it's been like 60 minutes. And that won't happen, but I can plant lettuce. This does look like lettuce. Like, I'm not the only person who thinks that these look like lettuce, right? Anyways, I am missing my pink flowers. They're not here. That is a criminal offense. Where are my pink flowers? There. Perfect. Beautiful habitat, am I right? Just a couple trees bumped around everywhere. How are you feeling about your habitat? Oh, it's not big enough anymore because I placed too many trees. Well, that is a problem for future me. Because current me is now done with this episode. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like this idea for the new zoo. I wasn't really sure what to do, but I took some suggestions and I kind of marbled it into this weird scenario where getting animals is going to be a pain. And yeah, as I said before, if there's any animal you'd like to see next, please put it in the comment section down below. And yeah, I hope I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!